Yo, Wagwan, this your boy Rootsy. You know, I'm gonna get more in depth with this later, but as the title probably says, introduction to blockchain and Web3. That's what we're doing right here. I'm gonna just give you a brief explanation with my notes that I got here to kind of explain to you what blockchain and Web3 is. Okay, so the definition: blockchain is a distributed digital ledger technology that records transactions across many computers in a way that ensures security, transparency, and immutability, which is unchangeable records. It is decentralized, meaning there is no central authority like a bank. All right, so what the blockchain is, it's like it says, it's a distributed ledger. It's a public ledger that anybody can go and view at any time, and nothing can ever be reversed or changed on the blockchain. And it records it through transactions as many computers. So that's what the nodes that are verifying the transactions. That's what creates the blockchain structure, and it records those blocks in a chain-like manner that can't ever be broken, right? So decentralization, unlike traditional databases that are controlled by one central entity, blockchains are decentralized. No single party controls the entire network. Instead, a network of nodes, computers, maintains the ledger, like I was just telling you. An immutable ledger. Once data is recorded on the blockchain, it cannot be altered or deleted. This makes it secure and transparent, and it's a way to track ownership, transactions, and other data as well. Okay, so it's decentralized, meaning that no one person owns it, but it's held together by a node, the unity of the nodes that are verifying the transactions. It's immutable. It's an immutable ledger, meaning that nobody can go back in time and change the transaction and say we want to take this piece out. Once something is on the blockchain is forever. There's no going back and changing the transaction. And then it's transparent, meaning that it's there for everybody to see. These are some of the basics. So how it works: blocks. Data is grouped together into blocks, like a transaction data. These blocks are cryptographically linked to each other in chronological order, forming a chain, like I mentioned earlier. Before, also validation. So before a block is added to the chain, it must be validated by the network of nodes using consensus mechanisms like proof of work or proof of stake. All right. And security. Once a block is added, altering it would require changing very subsequent block, which is computationally difficult, making the system highly secure. All right. So different types of blockchains. You got public blockchains. You got private blockchains. You got a few different types of blockchains, like public blockchains, or like Bitcoin and Ethereum, where anybody can participate. And then you got private blockchains that are like permission based, which I think like the DMV, I believe they had the California DMV. I think I read something that said that they use the blockchain. So I would assume that that's one, but they use blockchains for many different things with technology, and a lot of businesses use blockchain technology to run their businesses. So now we're going to jump into real quick, what is Web3? Web3 represents the third generation of the internet, which is powered by blockchain technology. It's the evolution of the internet from Web 1, which is the static content, where it was just like a green screen, like the Matrix. And then you have Web 2, which is interactive, but it's controlled by large corporations like Google and Facebook. And they censor you, and they own all your data, and they sell your data, right? And so now we're on Web 3, where users have control and ownership over their data and digital assets. So it's a game changer. Instead of the big corporations having our data and being able to sell it, so you get a bunch of scammers and spammers trying to call you all the time. You own your data and you can sell it on the secondary market as you please, like OpenSea. Okay. And so, where was I at? Oh yeah, so the key features. Let's go over some key features of Web3. Had a little moment. Okay, so decentralization. Like blockchain, Web3 operates without intermediaries. Users interact directly with applications called dApps, decentralized applications. Like, you know how you have an app on your phone? Well, these are decentralized applications. And remember, decentralized means it's not controlled. In smart contracts without needing platforms like Facebook or Google to control their data. It's held on the blockchain, or the data is held on IPFS server, like NFTs and different things like that. Users own their data in digital assets. For example, in Web3, in a Web3 platform, you can own your data in the form of NFTs, tokens, etc., like I just said, and take it with you across platforms. And interoperability, Web3 platforms are designed to be interoperable, meaning they can work together, allowing assets and data to flow freely between different applications. Like with my music NFTs, I have my music NFTs, and when I mint a music NFT, you can see it on OpenSea, you can see it on Or Exchange, you can see it in your wallet, you can share it to different people, and it's yours. It's in your wallet. You own it, but you can use it across different platforms. If I wanted to go to Audius, I can load up my NFTs that are in my wallet and make a playlist, and take that playlist and host it on a site or whatever I want to do. You can do basically whatever you want to do. If you're in the metaverse, you can take your NFTs from your wallet and you can host them in your house and throw a metaverse party. You know what I mean? And you own it, so you don't have to worry about no copyright laws, or Facebook taking your music down because some copyright stuff, because Spotify and all these people are ripping off artists. That's just one little area, you know? All right. So, why it matters? Well, empowerment of users. Web3 returns control and power to users, allowing them to control their own assets, interact with decentralized applications, and avoid censorship or central control. Like I just said, economic models. Web3 introduces new economic models like earning tokens or participating in a network, DeFi platforms, or owning pieces of a platform through governance tokens. Right? So, that is the basics. Got another video coming at you right after this, so stay tuned.